The quaint town of Hollow Creek was known for its peace. Lush gardens, friendly neighbors, and children playing freely. But this serenity was shattered. On a crisp autumn morning, a horrifying discovery shook the town. Terry Neely, a beloved local, was dead. Found in his own home, the scene was gruesome. Brutality beyond imagination. Whispers turned to screams. Fear choked the town's heart. Who could commit such a heinous act? Days crawled by, each tick of the clock echoing the question. The police worked tirelessly, every clue a piece of a terrifying puzzle. The investigation pointed towards a suspect, someone nobody suspected, someone hiding in plain sight. Angela Simpson, a quiet, unassuming woman, her motive shrouded in mystery. Angela's childhood was far from idyllic. A broken home, neglect, and abuse cast a long shadow. Witnesses recall a withdrawn child, her spirit seemingly crushed. There were signs, whispers of disturbing behavior, cruelty to animals, a fascination with death. Yet nobody intervened. The cracks in her psyche widened, unnoticed and untreated. Teenage years brought rebellion, petty crime, and a descent into substance abuse. A string of failed relationships further fueled her rage, each heartbreak a nail in the coffin of her humanity. The justice system, lenient, offered chances for redemption. Chances squandered, paving the way for something sinister. Experts believe Angela's troubled past played a crucial role in shaping her. A toxic cocktail of mental illness and unchecked aggression festered within. This, coupled with a profound sense of inadequacy and rejection, created a dangerous individual, a time bomb waiting to explode. Terry Neely, a kind soul, had been nothing but a good neighbor to Angela. He offered a helping hand, a listening ear. Why him? The answer lay buried in Angela's twisted perception of reality. A minor disagreement, a perceived slight, had ignited her fury. In her warped mind, Terry became the embodiment of all who had wronged her. The details of the murder, revealed in court, sent chills down everyone's spines. A crime of passion fueled by pure hatred. The brutality, the sheer savagery of the attack spoke volumes. It wasn't just about taking a life. It was about inflicting pain, about reveling in the act itself. Forensic evidence painted a gruesome picture. The murder weapon, a simple kitchen knife, found discarded near the crime scene. Fingerprints, DNA, all pointed towards Angela. Yet, it was her confession, chilling in its detachment, that truly shocked the jury. A glimpse into the abyss that resided within her. The trial was a media spectacle. Cameras lined the courtroom walls, capturing every tear, every gasp. Witnesses bravely recounted their encounters with Angela. Her defense attorney argued insanity, a desperate plea for leniency, but the evidence was overwhelming. The jury's verdict was swift and unanimous. Guilty. The courtroom erupted. Justice had prevailed, but the victory felt hollow. A life was lost, a community forever scarred. For Terry Neely's family, the pain was unbearable. Their loss, a gaping wound that refused to heal. In their victim impact statements, they spoke of a loving father, a loyal friend, a good man taken too soon. Angela, throughout the trial, remained stoic, her demeanor cold, detached. Even the judge's pronouncement of a life sentence failed to elicit a reaction. It was as if she were observing the proceedings from a distance, a spectator in her own macabre play. The impact of Angela Simpson's crime reverberated far beyond the courtroom walls. Hollow Creek, once an idyllic haven, now bore the weight of tragedy. Trust was shattered, replaced by suspicion and fear. Neighbors, once friendly, now eyed each other with uncertainty. The unspoken question lingered. Could it happen again? The murder became a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface. It forced people to confront uncomfortable truths about human nature. The realization that monsters don't always lurk in shadows. Sometimes they walk among us disguised as ordinary people. The scars of Angela's crime ran deep, a chilling testament to the fragility of peace. Years later, the memory of that fateful autumn day continued to haunt Hollow Creek. The laughter of children playing seemed a little less carefree. The once vibrant community now bore a somber undertone, a reminder that even in paradise, evil can find a foothold. Criminologists and psychologists have spent years trying to unravel the enigma that is Angela Simpson. What drove a seemingly ordinary woman to commit such a horrific act? Some point to her traumatic childhood, the absence of love and support. Others cite her history of mental illness, the untreated demons that plagued her. One prevailing theory suggests that Angela suffered from antisocial personality disorder. This condition, characterized by a lack of empathy and remorse, could explain her cold, calculated demeanor. Coupled with her history of violence and aggression, it paints a disturbing picture of a mind teetering on the edge of depravity. However, even with these insights, Angela's case remains a chilling reminder of the complexities of the human psyche. The motivations behind such extreme violence are often multifaceted, defying simple explanations. It serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need for greater awareness and intervention when it comes to mental health. Terry Neely's murder was not just a crime against an individual, it was an assault on the very fabric of a community. The sense of security that once enveloped Hollow Creek was irrevocably shattered. The innocence of a peaceful town, forever lost. In its place, a lingering sense of vulnerability, a constant reminder of the potential for darkness. The tragedy forced residents to confront their own mortality, to acknowledge that evil could touch even the most idyllic of lives. The fear was palpable, particularly among parents who now looked at their children with a newfound sense of protectiveness. The world outside their doors no longer seemed as safe, the threat of violence lurking closer than they ever imagined. The impact extended beyond the immediate residents of Hollow Creek. The case made national headlines, serving as a chilling reminder of the random nature of violence. It sparked conversations about community safety, mental health awareness, and the need for early intervention to address the root causes of such tragedies. The guilty verdict brought a sense of closure, a confirmation that Angela would be held accountable for her actions. Yet, true justice seemed elusive. A life had been taken, a family torn apart. No legal outcome could truly compensate for their loss, nor erase the pain that continued to haunt them. Angela's life sentence offered little solace. While it ensured that she would never again harm another soul, it did little to address the underlying issues that contributed to her crimes. The justice system, while necessary in holding perpetrators accountable, often falls short in addressing the root causes of violence and preventing future tragedies. The case of Angela Simpson highlighted the complexities of the criminal justice system. It underscored the need for a multi-pronged approach that encompasses punishment, rehabilitation, and a commitment to addressing the societal factors that contribute to violence. The murder of Terry Neely left an indelible mark on the collective psyche of Hollow Creek. The trauma of that fateful day continued to cast a long shadow, shaping the community's identity for years to come. The once unwavering belief in the inherent goodness of humanity was shaken to its core. The tragedy served as a stark reminder that evil can manifest in the most unexpected of places, shattering the illusion of safety and security. It highlighted the fragility of peace, the delicate balance that can be easily disrupted by the actions of a single individual. The scars of Angela's crime ran deep, a constant reminder of the potential for darkness that resides within the human heart. It served as a catalyst for reflection, prompting individuals to confront their own beliefs about good and evil, and the complexities of human nature. The case of Angela Simpson continues to fascinate and horrify in equal measure. It serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly ordinary lives. The brutality of her crime, coupled with the normalcy of her facade, forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about our own capacity for evil. While the trial may be over, the questions linger. What combination of factors led Angela down this path of destruction? How can we as a society better identify and address the warning signs of violence before it's too late? The legacy of Angela Simpson is a haunting one, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the ever-present potential for violence in our world. It compels us to look beyond the surface, to acknowledge the complexities of human nature, and to remain vigilant in our pursuit of a safer, more compassionate society.